call enforcers, Gordon. I sell women's shoes.
And the Stallion.
Stallion, baby! I am not what you would call a handsome man.
I'll kick you in the nuts and you'll smile at me and like it.
All night long.
Welcome back to another installment of the All Night Long Wrestling Podcast. We are your hosts. He's the he's the good-looking one, but we got to come up with the Dr. Debonair. How's that?
It's a good thing this is on radio, because if anyone was watching this right now, they would know these are all just tremendous lies.
Nope, I don't believe that for a second. The Dr. Debonair, I got nothing. The Stallion. And myself, the Enforcer. We are back. I wish I had something to play when I said that. Anyway, we're back with another week of the All Night Long Wrestling Podcast, buddy. Welcome back. It's nice to have you.
Thank you.
On this holiday week.
Holiday week. Oh, MLK Day.
Yeah.
Was
Were you
Monday.
off on Monday?
I was off on Monday, yes.
That's awesome. I wish my company was a little more equal opportunity, and maybe I would have been.
Well, we got a new president coming in tomorrow, and I'm sure he's going to change things around for you. So, I mean...
I did send him a tweet, and God knows if anything is going to get his attention, it's going to be...
gets his tweet on. He does.
You know, a couple of years ago, that would have been a weird sentence, but the weirdest part about that is it's 2017, completely normal. Completely normal.
Well, hopefully all of our fans out there in the Damage 365 radio land are appreciating the references to, government.
DT?
DT.
Yeah.
I don't know. What does that mean? Oh, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe that was like one of those insider lingo things that I...
Oh, no. Like DDP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see, by the way, now that we're just going to jump right into
Big Van Vader?
Still alive, I heard, right? Still alive? Yeah, no, he had like an issue, right, with his heart or something like that, and he's still alive?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's good.
We are rolling this week. We've already...
No, I was going to say, you said DDP, and did you see like the list of potential Hall of Fame inductees this year for the WWE was leaked? Did you see who all of the potential inductees were? He's going to be inducting everybody. He's going to do all the speeches.
He's going to be the guy that inducts the guy behind the guy.
Yes, he's going to be induct the guy behind the guy.
No, I did not. Who's? I'm guessing DDP's on the list.
DDP is on the list, so we already know that Kurt Angle is on the list, right? So he was announced
Kirk
this
Angel.
week. Kirk Angel.
Kirk Angel's there.
Is on the list. Let's see. DDP was another one.
Okay. Touched on that already. Yeah.
Rick Rude was another one.
I heard about the Ravishing one. Yeah.
Beth Phoenix, I believe, was another for the women.
Odd choice.
Christian, I heard potentially was going to be one.
Okay.
And I believe
Ahmed Johnson.
No, I don't think so.
PG-13.
Nope.
Savio Vega.
Nope.
Crush.
I don't think so. The natural disasters, I believe. I saw Earthquake and Tugboat, I believe. Typhoon, as it were.
Well, yeah, they seem, one and the same. Fred Ott, I believe.
Fred Ottman.
Now, here's
AKA the Shockmaster.
There's the true story is I'm actually friends with Fred Ottman on Facebook.
Is he a nice guy? Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
This is a shoot. I am friends with Fred Ottman on Facebook, and last I heard, he is battling some serious health issues at this very moment. I believe he just had surgery, and he's not out of surgery yet. Oh, spoke with dear friend Fred Ottman, and he's feeling much better. So, good news. Good news all around. Fred Ottman, hopefully he gets what he deserves in the Hall of Fame this year.
Good. So I think that was most of the ones that I read, but that was, I think that fills the quota. There's usually a celebrity, and I can't remember this celebrity, right? It's always like there's a headliner, there's a tag team, there's a women's wrestler that goes in. Sometimes they usually they seem to induct somebody that's already passed away. I think they fit all those.
Well, that's the Warrior Award, right?
Yeah, maybe that might be what that is. So I don't know if that's what Rude is going to get, but
and there's also usually international.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to try to look it up real quick, but Yeah, that's those are most of the names I heard. So,
I wonder who you could Kamala. I also heard Kamala.
Here we go. Kurt Angle, DDP, Rick Rude, Beth Phoenix, Christian, William Regal, Mike Rotunda, and Earthquake and Typhoon. That's what I read. But they said that sometimes it's subject to change. Apparently, JBL was scheduled to go in recently and did not.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I don't know. JBL and Ray Stevens apparently were supposed to go in recent years, and they did not. So
the Crippler, Ray Stevens?
Possibly.
I believe he was the Crippler. I'm sorry. Did you just say JBL was going to go into the Hall of Fame?
I believe that is correct.
I swear to God, I do not need this right now, okay?
Did you see JBL trip over himself on Smackdown this week? We're going to get into that in a little bit. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. Did you see him almost take a header?
I did not. Was that when he was trying to get... All right, just so... I'm going to let you guys know. I'm a little busy. I'm a man of a lot of different... I'm going down a couple different avenues right now. I'm working. Me and the Natural are going over some wedding stuff. And I'm also trying my hand in the real estate business. For 2 weeks, my life is pretty hectic, so I haven't gotten to watch as much wrestling as I would like to. I watched Raw. I watched most of SmackDown. That's about it. So we're going to rely heavily on the Stallion over here this week. He's actually shaking his head in disgust, which is just...
That sound you hear is the ratings plummeting for our show. That's in case you hear anything.
You're being a little too hard on yourself. So I didn't get a chance to fully indulge into SmackDown. So that's when Lawler got beat up?
Yeah, it was during that King's Court segment, and then when he went to go run into the ring to check on him, and as he ran away from the announce table, he tripped on a wire or something like that, and almost completely fell on his face. That's fine. It's live TV, my friend. That's right. So.
Classic JBL. All right, so what are we going to be talking about this week? We're going to be talking about WWE Monday Night Raw. We're going to be talking about Tuesday Night SmackDown. I guess we'll touch a little bit on NXT. You watch NXT?
I did see NXT, so there's a little bit of that going on.
We could touch on NXT, and we have a special 5 count this week.
Yeah.
Real special top 5. It's gonna.
I don't know what that is. The gimmick is the 5 count.
The gimmick is the 5 count. Top 5 is a shoot, but we'll talk about that. And is there any news going on? We could touch on breaking news first. Is there anything that we need to talk about in the world of wrestling news-wise?
Does it count as breaking news if it happened 3 days ago, or no?
What is it?
Kurt Angle getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
No, that's actually not breaking news. That could have been on Saturday.
No, okay. So then...
let's think. Let's freestyle.
Oh, you know what?
I got something.
Okay.
The Hardys versus the Young Bucks are official for Ring of Honor Super Card of Honor 11. That is going to be awesome. Delete. Suck it. Delete. Suck it. I didn't... Did you watch their first match? The one from Chile? The Fight Forever match?
I only saw clips of it. I heard about it, but
yeah, I heard it was a good match. They wrestled for 40 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm confident that it'll be good. It's WrestleMania weekend, right?
Yep.
Down in Houston. Is that right? No,
Orlando.
Sorry,
Yeah.
The Super Bowl's in Houston. I get that mixed up all the time.
Super Bowl
WrestleMania, same thing.
Super Bowl sucks.
Yeah, so it'll be
Football
down
sucks.
WrestleMania weekend. So I'm guessing ROH. Well, I guess it's gonna be interesting to see how that works, because if the Hardys re-sign with TNA, then I don't know that they can air the match on TV, and I wonder if they'll be able to release it on on demand and stuff like that.
Well, Kevin Kelly said it was going to be the main event today in his Ring of Honor weekly update, which I really appreciate the fact, because it reminds me of the old Sean Mooney WWE breaking news thing. So I don't know. I really it'll be good it'll do phenomenal business. They have to fill a 4,000 seat arena.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see what happens, but I mean that's big for Ring of Honor. Kudos to Ring of Honor. They're trying to do, they're trying to get in all the names they can right now to fill some of the gaps that people possibly losing.
Gotta fill those gaps, man.
Yep, you never know. You never know what gap is going to open up.
Gotta fill.
That week is also with Adam Cole's contract possibly expiring. you and I were talking about the other day, there's a lot of wrestlers in the main event title picture, and the show we're going to be going to, Manhattan Mayhem, it's Adam Cole versus Bobby Fish. That's a possible place we could see Adam Cole drop the title. We also have Adam Cole versus Dalton Castle at Supercard of Honor weekend. He could drop the title then, or who knows? He might re-sign with Ring of Honor. I don't know. So it's gonna be interesting to see. It's nice to see fresh matchups though.
Yeah, I mean they're having some different guys challenge for the title on some of these major shows. So you will see. I mean, I guess the thing with Cole's contract will kind of play itself out over the next few months. I think it goes through April. My understanding is that he can't even, I guess, officially negotiate with other companies until May 1st. How true that is or not, I don't know. Obviously, I'm sure, like with Carino, right, it was the same thing. He wasn't able to officially go anywhere until his contract ran out, but he was already known to be leaving and going to work in the Performance Center. So I'm sure if Cole
Turncoat, traitorous bastard.
Wow, that's deep. That's strong.
Nigel, too. You could suck it.
Nigel can suck it, yeah.
Yeah, he's a pompous.
He put you see, like it was like a year and a half ago, he put like that article on his blog about how much New York sucks. And
that's but like nobody knew. It was like Nigel's personal blog, and he like just buried New York.
Well, the problem is he's got a blog and it's 2017, all right? So that's number one.
You know people...
Put on your MySpace page, Nigel, okay? Get out of here with that.
I wish we had a picture of Tom from MySpace. What if they just called him Tom Space?
Tom, yeah, he was a nice guy, that guy Tom, right?
He was a mark. But yeah, Nigel buried New York in that thing. It was like a Jim Cornette promo. He was just like, New York sucks, it's filthy, blah, blah, blah. Every time we met him, nice guy, too.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing he didn't bury a big market for ROH in a blog.
Yeah, that's good business. Yeah. That is good business. Speaking of good business, let's talk about Jinder Mahal going to be failing the wellness test soon.
Aww.
That dude is so pharmaceutically enhanced, it could get Jerry Lawler an erection. That's funny because he's old.
Oh.
Yeah. And his girlfriend's like 75 years younger than he is. Listen.
I feel like that's... I mean, how old is he?
89.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wait. Nope.
That's still not good.
93. We'll go with 93.
All right. Let's go back.
Let's talk about Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
Like, cause
dude,
that guy, come on. How are you not going to test him?
What?
He's got more veins than Scott Steiner did in 2001.
Before that, I think
so we don't want to talk about Jinder.
We'll get there. We'll get to Jinder. I think, but the opening segment of the show,
don't hinder Jinder
for Raw was it was a Royal Rumble type. I don't want to say preview, but they had a lot of individuals from the Raw roster that are going to be in the Royal Rumble. So that started with Roman Reigns, I believe, who brushed off the U.S. title loss the week before. Seems like he's taking it pretty well.
Yeah, actually, it seems like he's happier now. That's
he doesn't have to carry around that extra 15 pounds of gold on his shoulder anymore. So that's...
It's probably tough to carry that all the time, considering he's no longer enhanced either.
So Roman Reigns, and then there was, I forget all the other wrestlers that came out. I know Rollins came out, Braun Strowman was involved.
Reigns, Jericho
Owens, right? Strowman,
Paul Heyman,
and then eventually Heyman and Lesnar, and then Zayn as well. So it just was a kind of a big brawl to start the show. That was Brock's only appearance on the show.
Another $500,000 in the bank.
The guy knows how to do business.
He really does.
It set up a 6-man main event, which did not feature Brock Lesnar. It was Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, and Braun Strowman against Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Sami Zayn, which was the main event. So,
are you saying Raw is that bad that we're skipping 3 hours and 8
minutes? No.
No.
I just wanted to preview for the folks to let us know where we're going. So that was the opening segment, and that led into your new personal favorite and everyone's future personal trainer, Jinder Mahal, in a tag match with Rusev against Enzo and Cass.
He's never going to test positive. So really quick, just going back to the main to the opening segment. I thought it was a strong segment. I thought it was a good lead up to the Rumble. I think I texted you. I texted